Welcome back to How Did We Get Here, the Guardrails podcast. This is number 8. With me today, I have Gabe.
Gabriel.
Last name redacted. Brandon.
Hello.
Hi. Matthew.
Me gusta la leche.
No one's sure if his last name's the one we think it is.
Toby's
And Tanner.
Present.
He's in a long line of
say hi to Toby.
important people.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're gonna be E3 sluts because that's all anyone's talking about now.
It's true.
Somebody say hi
We-
to Toby.
Do
Hi, Toby.
want to... Hi, Toby.
Toby.
We do want to talk about E3. Do you want to start with conferences, like one by one?
I guess so.
We start with the big one, Microsoft.
No. We gotta do them in order. We gotta go with the EA first because it'll be quick.
Oh.
All right, it sucks. Move on.
All right, EA sports games, and not that many people actually clap for what they were saying.
Don't
So
mess
Dude,
up
those
the
were
first place.
hilarious. I didn't think those were real for a second, and I was like, "Oh my god, they actually just got like embarrassed in front of their entire."
also, like 10-15 minutes was dedicated to a mobile game that they brought two random people on stage to play, and they commentated over
Wait,
it.
they pulled people from the audience to play.
No, they're like, I don't know. I've never heard of them, but apparently they're like RTS players.
What are their
I
names?
don't know.
Maybe John would
I
know.
don't know. I don't remember.
Like the EA showing, they're non-memorable.
Rip.
Ooh.
Oh, the two indie games I like though, Unravel 2 and Sea of Solitude.
Yes,
Those
I
are
was going to say
really
those
cool.
two as well. Unravel,
Yeah.
I didn't see much of it, but I do like the look of the game, and I totally play or watch Unravel too. And Sea of Solitude just looks cool. Like I like
Yeah.
what they're going for there.
It looked nice. I like the art style. Other than that though, it was pretty much sports games, and they tried saying stuff about Battlefront 2. I don't know if anyone actually cared anymore. And there was Anthem, but not that much shown, surprisingly.
Yeah, they gave us like a little bit more gameplay, but not much.
So moving on to the things that matter.
Yeah. Xbox.
Brandon, they showed a Halo game. What Halo game they show?
Halo 6.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
Halo
it's not.
6.
False. Fake news.
It's absolutely Halo 6.
It's not. They literally said it. Practically said it was not.
See,
No,
the reason why
it's-
it's not called
it's
Halo
6.
6 is because they're worried it's going to be so bad. They called it something else, kind of like Judgment was called Judgment.
So they had the option to make another one. Yeah, I mean that's it.
So they can make the
I'd
real
buy that, to
Halo
be
6. We
honest.
get the real Chief, and Cortana probably, hopefully, dies.
Wow.
it needs to
Okay,
happen.
I have
I'm
something
coming
to
out and saying it. I think it needs to happen. I think they need to pull the cord.
Yeah, I like the
This
series.
is Halo 6,
Oh.
and you play as Master Chief.
It's a.
Fact.
Dispute it. Try.
Where's your evidence?
I have an infinite amount of responses.
Gosh darn it.
We got them.
So no, I like the look of Halo Infinite. I like the style they're going for. I'm really excited
That's
for that.
weird. I need to see more before I can make a solid opinion on
I
it.
mean, yeah, we didn't see anything. We
I
saw
am. I'm with Tanner on
it.
that
We
one.
saw it
I
on the
just,
screen.
from what I'm seeing, I am unimpressed.
I'm concerned already.
Ori and the Will of the
Can't be
Wisps.
Much worse.
Oh man, can't wait to play that game. It's got
looks
got
good,
minecarts, man.
It's got
Upside down
minecarts.
minecarts.
Upside down
Like-
minecarts.
Because we all know what's better than minecarts.
It's not like up and down billiards, but I mean,
Oh.
still like upside down minecarts.
I love the look of it. It's so good.
It's just as good as the first, if not better. And the combat looks great. They showed the slam. That's all I need to see.
I like
You're a
the
monster.
like electro like grappling hook whip thing they had. I don't know what
I
to
like
call
the
it, but like
the electric
the-
spear
ooh, it's just
or
all s-
light spear energy stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I don't
just
know
all
what it
so
is.
good.
Probably like energy weapons.
There was like a bow too. Didn't he have something like a bow?
yeah, and a bow.
It looked kind of
Always
cool. I
gotta
saw the
have that
trailer again.
spirit bow.
Mm-hmm. Looked great.
Fallout 76.
Mm. Todd Howard, he was there. He
Was he?
showed off the game.
I really, yeah, honestly, like I've never played Fallout before, but like
Get Game Pass.
I've
Play
been
Fallout 4.
slowly I've been slowly encroaching upon like other games besides FPS in more recent years, especially with like more Assassin's Creed and like Tomb Raider. And I think I actually might play 76, especially with like the online aspect of it. Like the fact that I can actually play with friends is super cool.
Doesn't that just make it an FPS then?
I mean, as much as an FPS is like Overwatch is, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like technically FPS, but like, I mean, I don't know, it's weird.
It's not the generic like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Gears like Fortnite.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Oh, I think it's gonna be really cool, and I'm actually
Mhm.
kind of excited for it more than I would be for just a solo Fallout game.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
We got Terry Crews again. The
Mm-hmm.
Terry
Crackdown 3
Crews.
delayed till next year.
Oh, I thought it was called Terry Crews.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Terry Crews delayed till next year. February, along with literally every other game in the
Everything.
world.
Yeah.
Can Terry
I
Crews
don't-
be in every commercial now? Because when he yells, it just makes me want to buy whatever he's selling.
Old Spice.
I would
I use
buy
Old Spice.
cheaper stuff because you know I'm
Pup,
poor.
pup, pup, pup. Hour.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out on my birthday. I love it. Currently,
Your
me
birthday?
and Brandon. What?
Chair.
Right, our birthday, Nick.
No, remember Nick has to get a new birthday.
You're right.
Nick, when are you getting on that, by the way?
Well, my name changes in approximately 6.5 months, so probably. Anyway,
Currently, though, me and Brandon are trying to play through all the Kingdom Hearts before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. And what are we, Brandon? 5 hours into like a over 200-hour experience?
Yeah, basically, looking at it, the first game alone, it said was like 27 and a half hours.
Love it.
And so the whole expansion, like all the first game was like 297 or something like that. Something nuts.
Mhm.
But then the 2.8, like the next expansion,
Like 2.8 final chapter prologue HD.
2.5
is only saying like
something like that.
5.5 hours. So we don't really know what's going on. But there's a
The
lot
only
to play.
To find out is to just play them all.
And I now own
Every Kingdom Hearts
I
game.
now own every Kingdom Hearts game on my PlayStation.
Oh, geez.
And I already own the third one.
Yep.
Because of the big bundle. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. Because it
So
hurt.
far, I'm not disappointed. It's been fun.
It's not bad. I know nothing about Final Fantasy, so it kind of makes it's weird about that.
It's been a lot of characters we met.
Yeah, we looked at the journal for the first time, and there was like 15 characters in there. And we're like, I didn't
So
know we
many
met
of
that
them.
many.
They didn't even have Cloud, but I'm pretty sure Cloud comes up soon.
We ended our experience by looking at Danny DeVito in Hercules.
Yep.
So
Next
it
up,
was quaint.
just a short thing, and this list will not include every game. This will include games that we're going to talk about.
Highlights.
Just, I did want to mention that there is a new Forza game, which looks really good, and they're going for like interact with people, like RPG type of style.
Open world style.
Mhm.
Yeah, which seems interesting.
It's,
Almost makes me want to
has-
get Forza.
it's piqued my interest more than any of the other ones have.
Yeah, it seems interesting. It's definitely one of those things where you got to make your own fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuphead,
which is always a thing.
Delicious
Like
Last
in
Course.
Cuphead.
I called it, by the way.
DLC.
I called it. I called it hardcore.
look forward to that on the channel. That'll be great.
At some point, yeah. Bit of Cuphead campaign to go through stuff.
What is it like? Miss Chalice is gonna be a playable character now.
I don't know her name.
Something like that. That's cool.
Let's see. Gears triple baited us,
Oh yeah, it did.
which is very cool. Okay.
Can't wait for Gears Chibi. Am I right?
Shut up.
Is it Gears Pop? Is that the name of it?
Yeah, it's Gears.
Oh, Pop. My bad.
And
Yeah,
then
I
oh wait,
can
there's
see it.
Gears, but it's Gears XCOM.
Yeah.
Nah, here's actual Gears.
Oh.
Is it?
By the way,
That's the only one I'm kind of okay with. If that's just a phone app and you can basically have an XCOM version of Gears, that's.
well, okay. Here's
But
the
if it's like a
interesting
$20 version thing, then no.
thing. I think the XCOM one is PC only.
Oh, what really?
That wouldn't surprise me.
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the XCOM. So the Pop one is mobile only, I believe, and then the XCOM one is PC only,
Oh,
Don't have to worry about that then, I guess.
which is interesting
Interesting.
because of how much, like, with how much Xbox wants like crossplay between all of their systems, like Windows 10 and Xbox. Like, that seems like such a bad idea for what they're trying to do.
That's true.
But I don't know.
Speaking of
I'm excited for new
crossplay-
Gears game.
Did
Mhm.
anyone else zone out when she started talking about it? No.
I was not during a lot of that.
Yeah, no, I found that a lot too. But when they started talking about like, oh, yeah, you can save money, I'm like, I'll figure that out on my own.
Okay, so there are a couple more things. Is anyone actually excited about anything? There's just a name off.
It's
So,
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Doom!
Dude,
We're not at that yet.
Doom's not in this
What?
one.
I'm only happy
It
if
was
there's a
announced.
friendly
Wait, who
fire.
is talking about?
So talk about Microsoft.
Oh.
Yeah, Battletoads saw no gameplay or like literally anything, but it's coming out next year.
Wait, why
Um,
why did we mention Fallout then? If we're still on,
was that
Because
Xbox?
Fallout was in Microsoft, and we're just starting.
Yeah.
We just mentioned.
We're
I thought
going.
we were
We're going in
jumping
order, so we're gonna.
They
go
didn't
in-
really give us much to talk about with what they gave us. It was just a trailer. That said, West Virginia
let's
bomb.
see.
Mhm.
We
Tomb Raider was
got.
also
Yeah, Tomb
Oh,
Raider.
yep.
Tomb Raider. I'm
um,
super excited.
Metro
Yep.
was shown.
The Division 2.
Devil May Cry 5.
There
Mhm,
was Session.
Skate
Skate
4?
4? You mean?
Jump Force and
Jump Force.
Dying Light 2.
Also,
Mhm.
Nier Automata was transferred to Xbox.
Oh, right.
All right. I actually think I might play that. And
Ooh.
Just Cause 4.
And
Just cause.
and there's also Cyberpunk.
1, 2, 3.
2077.
Yeah.
Fourth one. Yeah, Cyberpunk.
So
Man, I
there's a
completely
lot.
forgot about that one.
Like they gave us a lot.
A lot to think about.
Cyberpunk was, man, that game was shown off so long ago that I don't even remember what it looked like originally.
I don't remember it at all. I don't
Yeah,
know anything about
same here.
this.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Wait, who was this made by again?
Microsoft.
Well,
I don't know
no,
who's more
Mike-
specifically.
Who, Brandon?
But yeah, I was wondering.
I said I don't know. I don't know more
Oh.
specifically than
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Let me look if this said it.
Because if it was made by
People who made Witcher 3.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so there you go. You might.
That's
have
pretty
something
big.
there.
Designer
it's gotta
Mike
be big.
Pondsmith.
It was their closer.
Oh, sweet. Can I play as something different than Geralt now, or?
What does that mean?
It means I don't like being stuck as a character. I can't change.
It's by
Projekt
CD
Red.
Project.
hmm
Okay. So yeah, Cyberpunk. Don't know anything about that. Moving on. Doom Eternal.
hmm
I'm so excited. We're getting a new Doom game. Trailer looks awesome. There's more monsters,
If we
and
can all play it together, that'd be good.
It's probably actually on Earth, possibly, because like his last quote,
Yeah.
he was like, "You guys wanted to see what hell on Earth looked like," and he's like, "Well, we just previewed it." I was like, "Ah!" Like, oh man, the last
Where
one
was the
was
last
so
Doom?
good.
Where was it situated? Where was
It
the
was
last
Like
one?
on Mars, right?
It was on Mars/Hell.
This one's on
um,
I
Earth
thought it was
slash
the
Hell.
same thing. Wait, how does that make sense? Huh?
There was a
Well,
portal.
Mars is supposed to be really cold, and it makes it look really, really hot.
Yeah, but there was like a station up there. It was where they were experimenting with the oh, and I feel terrible because I don't remember the name of them, but there's like the hell gates basically. And like experimenting with like I think they were like harvesting the
Okay,
demons
that makes more sense, but
and stuff like or something. Like it was something to do with like energy between them. Like the Ardon energy that they were like harvesting. And so that's what that was. But it was contained on Mars, and the whole point of the game was to like take care of it on Mars and don't let the demons get to Earth, because then that's when life really ends. Is when the demons get to Earth.
Apparently, we all failed.
It's actually following the plot of like the original games, because that's what the sequel was about too.
Mhm.
well, we're just making a 3D version then, if that's the case.
Probably. I mean, it looks great.
Which
so.
is fine by
Dude,
me because it's giving, doing I
The-
don't know, honors,
best part about the game like looking super cool and feeling badass with like the music and the demons is the fact that, similar to Destiny, you just feel so comfortable within it. Like all the guns feel really good, and like all the melee executions like are just like the gameplay itself is awesome, not to mention the really good story.
Next up, the Prey DLC, which, by the way, Brandon, costs too much.
Oh, I
It costs
completely forgot about that.
money. Right, I forget about paying. How much is that?
Oh, let me just double check for you, my dear friend.
What is it, like $40?
It's $20.
Oh, well,
That's
For-
exactly what I said.
That's
It's
less
just-
than one day of work for me.
But
That's
it's
2
just
hours.
it's just
That's
like,
2
oh,
hours.
cool, more Prey. Oh, I have to pay $20. It's probably still gonna have too
I
many.
mean, I have
load
to buy the
screens.
game, so
Maybe they'll have a pack for you. But anyway, Moon Crash, looks good. I mean, I wanna-
it looks really fun. It looks like it gives me enough of a reason to play through the game. I think, like to like individually play through the game.
They also added New Game
Um,
Plus, and they are adding. I don't know if it's part of Moon Crash era, but they are adding like Mimic Prop Hunt.
Yeah, yeah. It looks pretty good. I'm glad they didn't just leave it alone, because it kind of like they put it out, everybody played it in a week, and then like it died hardcore.
I really didn't expect them to
So-
put out more with it, but I am happy with that. So yeah, we'll definitely. I think since Brandon seems to have an interest in it as well, we will definitely try to do a video on that since Prey is done. Wolfenstein Youngblood,
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh, Wolfenstein thing.
which is cool. I like
Wolfenstein's one of
Wolfenstein.
those things where I've never played it, and I probably never will, but I can appreciate
You'd
it.
like it, Gabe.
It's probably about the same as like Doom.
It seems very similar in a
Mhm.
lot of ways.
Not as hectic. I feel like a very much
It's not
there's
as fast
sneaking
paced,
parts.
but-
There's a lot slower.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's a good.
That's-
I
that's
played
like
some
a lot of
Wolfenstein games. They're good.
Is it slow then? Because I always got the feel that it was a slower game.
Yeah,
It has it varies a lot. Like you can go from like doing something like insane to like something very slow and methodical. Like in more dramatic ways than like Assassin's Creed would do. Like in Assassin's Creed, like you have fast and slow. Like
Yeah.
I feel like both ends of the spectrum are further away in Wolfenstein. Like the crazy is even crazier, and the sneaking is sometimes even slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next we talk about Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls Blades.
Mm,
So they released a mobile Elder Scrolls game, and then they
right.
they
Yeah.
teased that, hey, we're working on another game. So that's something.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
Starfield,
must have
that
done
trailer
that
looks
for
so cool.
the mobile one.
I love the look of that. They showed me nothing, and for some reason, it makes me want to buy the game twice as much as anything else anyone showed.
I just really liked outer space and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like that's
Oh,
super
so you're
cool.
saying an actual video game, No Man's Sky? Because this is like the third company to try and make this game, and nobody's liked any of them so far.
Yep.
Yep.
You gotta hope
You know
something
that-
works eventually.
You know,
I mean,
there's
you only
still,
have to create the
there's
universe.
still a really active community for No Man's Sky though.
Well, the thing is, it got completely revamped. Like, it's a game
Yeah.
now. It's
Like-
because
like-
it got
like-
laughed at so many times that
the
people
most-
don't care.
They've
The
been all
most
talking about it. It's
recent
probably very
Post I
good
saw
now.
about it was basically there's a lot of people are agreeing to become like galaxy police in No Man's Sky because they're worried about other people going out and like starting to kill the people, and like there's like a couple of different clans and things, and like people are really worried about the game getting out of hand. So like I said, the last thing I saw was people are kind of agreeing to like become police and like help protect the rest of the community from like, I don't know, savage marauding basically.
Jeez,
Like it like No Man's Sky very quickly, as they added on to it, developed into like this like meta community / like interstellar galaxy that like people like moderately interact with each other. And yeah, there's like a lot to it now. Like I said, every now and then I see weird articles, but that was the latest one.
I'm gonna be honest in saying that I didn't watch the Square Enix panel.
yeah.
I'm just looking at a
I
list
don't
here.
really remember it.
So they showed some stuff that was previously talked about in Microsoft and stuff. Babylon's Fall,
Oh, yeah.
from
I
the people who made
remember that.
Bayonetta and Nier.
Yeah, yeah. It was very
2019.
brief.
I'm gonna have to
Yep.
watch that. Just blah, blah blah. And I did see the trailer for this, The Quiet Man, about the deaf guy,
Yeah, yeah.
which looks
Yeah,
it looks like it could be good.
It looks like a more vigilante Daredevil.
Yeah, so that's what somebody else said.
Oh, Nick, I don't know if you mentioned it, but there was also the quick tease at Bethesda for Elder Scrolls 6.
I was going to. Yeah.
Quick
Yeah.
tease, not much.
Very. I mean, quicker of a tease than Starfield.
Yeah.
Hey, it's just a thing. Just Dance 2019. Beyond Good and Evil 2, which I mean looks that trailer was gorgeous. If anything,
Yeah.
that's all I got. That's all I showed was a very pretty cinematic.
hmm
Uh,
That's what they did last year too.
let me just. Trials Rising.
No,
Another trial.
wait, hold on, man. I think you meant Trials Fusion.
No, Trials Rising.
What?
So was there
It's a
actually
bit from our video.
I don't remember.
Yeah, there's a new Trials game, which looks more like one of the standard games than Blood Dragon did, which has me very excited.
We should play Trials Fusion again.
We
or
talked
maybe
about
when
it.
it comes
There's not much
There
for us
aren't-
to
There
do.
aren't any more maps.
Yeah, there's not really anything to do in it.
Just got to go through the single player then.
We
We,
don't
we
have
should
the-
we should play
that-
the new one when it comes out.
We should, yes,
definitely.
definitely.
Game Pass?
What's it kind of on Game Pass? The Mario and Rabbids DLC, which had a pretty cool trailer and stuff for that.
So we're going to announce
Yeah,
this
Grant
here.
Kirkhope.
So Tanner and I were under the impression, because they stated it, that Mario and Rabbids had multiplayer.
Co-op multiplayer.
Co-op multiplayer. And so we thought we could play through the game together and record it. So that's why he came over to my house yesterday. And that is not the case. You can go back through levels cooperatively and like do challenges and stuff like that.
It adds like kind of like a what's it like?
Challenge.
It's like in Pikmin 3. There's bonus challenge levels you can do in co-op. That's pretty much it.
So basically, long story short, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to find. Tanner and I are bouncing between a couple options for another playthrough with him and I, while also trying to complete 300 hours of Kingdom Hearts in a summer.
gonna be great.
So
Well, we have the winter too to complete it.
Okay, until it comes out.
Yeah. Essentially.
So that's that. It looks really good. Probably gonna buy it now. That unless Tanner gives me his game, probably gonna buy it now. And actually play through it because it looks really good and the DLC looks great too.
I could probably just let you borrow it. Because there are
We'll
like
figure it
3 save slots you can do.
But then the
Slave
DLC,
subs.
then I'll have to buy the DLC but no game.
Oh shoot. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Just have to play the DLC on my Switch.
So while you're playing Kingdom Hearts, I can play through.
Exactly.
We got it. All right, we got it. It's figured out.
Skull and Bones.
Don't remember it.
It's the pirate game. It's like Assassin's Creed.
Right. So this is the ship only part of Black Flag.
Yeah, made by the people who made it. So, literally just the part of Black Flag.
I'm pretty excited. I think Black Flag is still my favorite Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, but did you like the ship
It doesn't
driving?
have to be.
Yeah,
And only
actually,
the ship-
actually,
Yeah.
the ship driving was a lot of fun, dude. It was like
No.
sometimes when I was bored. Yeah, Brandon, you don't like anything that like is bigger than your video game
Okay.
character requires
Okay.
driving.
Here's my
Past that, it was just bad anyway.
I see, and I disagree. actually
Extremely
spent
clunky,
time-
very bad to move, really monotonous. Like
I thought it was pretty maneuverable. We must
Yeah,
have
just made the game
Better or
Yeah.
worse than Sea of
Like
Thieves?
an old 1700 ship, not like a freaking a speedboat. Like
Whenever
you have
honestly, I
sails.
thought it was a
not
lot of fun to
motors.
sail around and see how long you could keep your ship going, which was honestly infinitely if you weren't like a dumbass, and like keep killing ships until they start coming for you, and like go into highly contested waters, and like it was I don't know, I had a lot of fun with it. But you and I seem to never play Assassin's Creed the same at all because
well,
we
the
always have
thing is,
super different
it-
experiences.
whenever I needed to, like, whenever I was doing something where I needed to specifically like be in the ship and do something with the ship, like, it always felt like it just felt like the game was trying to take longer. Like, it just seemed really annoying and unnecessary a lot of the time. Like, if I'm just going in the ship and it's like I'm just doing that and spending time just doing that, then it's all right. But for like specific missions and things, I find it like really clunky, and without leveling it up properly and having like making sure that it's higher leveled than the people you're fighting, like it just didn't feel it just didn't feel good. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying it just to be different. I'm just saying it because that's how it was for me.
I don't know. I'm excited for it. Like I said, I didn't have a problem with it, and it was. I think to date still my favorite Assassin's Creed. So it'll be fun to see how they take it, what they do with it.
Mine still too.
Mhm.
Well, you haven't really played any after, have you?
I played 1, I played 2, I played Black Flag, and I played Revelations, I played Brotherhood. Never played 3, never played Unity, never played
Syndicate.
that one. Although I own it now.
Syndicate
so
sucks.
I
Let's
should be
real.
able to play it.
I own a lot of Assassin's Creed games.
Syndicate was not good at
on my
all.
hand.
Syndicate?
Yeah, I honestly thought it was.
Yeah, I feel like Brandon's like, I like that one.
I didn't know. It's not
I-
amazing by
I
any
thought
means.
I thought it was borderline on
Which
bad.
one was Syndicate?
Honestly. It was
It's the one in
British one
England.
with the
Yeah.
stupid zip line or a grapple hook.
I thought Unity was worse than Syndicate.
I actually liked Unity's story.
I like Unity.
I don't remember.
I think
it, so
I think the
couldn't have
worst
been
part
that
of
good.
Unity was the fact that they had a co-op that just didn't work.
Rip.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely feel like Syndicate, like adding a couple things like the zip line, like just made it unnecessarily easy, in some ways. But it had a lot of interesting mechanics, like the faction you gathered up, and that you could. It was kind of annoying that they gave you the 2 characters, but then for certain things you had to be one or the other. I like that they changed that in this game coming out.
Oh,
Assassin's Creed
interesting.
Odyssey.
I have.
Odyssey.
Because
Okay.
before, like, you had to switch between them.
Okay,
Like,
so
at certain
I
points.
guess my thing is I like that's the thing. I don't like the fact that we get all that they're like switching it up and choosing. Like I liked it how it split them in between the things. I also
think
thought that
Jacob was a really bad character.
Jacob was a
I didn't
bad
like
character.
anything to do with him.
100% agree with you on that one. I thought that Evie was actually a really cool character.
Like everything about like his abilities, his
Yeah,
personality.
he was just awful to use in
Just
general. Like
bad.
Evie was totally the better character in game. I thought that game felt clunky. I thought that it felt really clunky. I don't know.
Interesting. I don't know.
Like I said, I think that you and I just never play them the same, or we seem to like be on very separate pages for
I
Assassin's.
mean, you're just wrong. It's okay. It's fine. You can say it.
Okay, Brandon. Don't you just start a fight over here. Come on.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's my Assassin's Creed buddy.
Yeah, that's true.
Sounds more like a rival, but alright.
Generally,
you know what?
generally we have good talks.
That's
This is like the first time we've actually disagreed.
But that's the cool part about Assassin's Creed is you can play them how you want. Like
And now we have to.
yeah. But it's like if people had like the same experience every time, it's like, well, I don't know, it's a little bit too structured at that point. Like the cool
We
thing
both
about games-
absolutely freaked out when we got the chain gun in Unity, where we're just
Oh,
mowing
dude, it was
down
so
planes.
cool. It was
and
like you go
with
from
Winston
I don't
Churchill
know
in the
whatever to like assassin mode to like straight up gunning down Nazis. Like it's so awesome. Oh man, it was fun.
Wait, what
Transference.
time period was Unity based in?
It was Paris in France
What
during the
time?
French
We went-
Revolution.
French Revolution.
But there was a like side mission thing where you got transported to the future through an animus glitch.
Ew. Alright.
What?
Okay,
I,
yeah.
uh,
I remember.
And you end up partway up the Eiffel Tower, and you straight up hop on a minigun and start gunning down Nazi like fighter planes.
Yeah.
It's so
That
awesome.
sounds awesome.
And what was
Dude.
really cool is Gabe and I were playing through Unity, and because there wasn't co-op for the main campaign, we timed it up so we were playing at the same time, like making sure we were at the same checkpoints and stuff. And so
Oh, I
I was like maybe 5 seconds to 10 seconds ahead of him as we were doing it, and I was like, "Oh, Gabe, oh, Gabe," and then he just starts freaking out and just gunning people down. It was hilarious.
It was such a good twist. Like, oh man, it was fun. I'll say though, the DLC for that game was not fantastic. I tried to play it and I didn't have a lot of like for instance,
Yeah.
pick a DLCs that I did enjoy. I thought that Origins DLCs both were a lot of fun.
I haven't done it yet, but
Um,
no, the ones for Unity and Syndicate were rough. They were based on like one character from the time period, and it just wasn't great.
I thought that the new the Curse of the Pharaohs DLC actually kind of almost felt like it forced my hand into a bit more of the actual combat, because a lot of times like I would get lazy and I would use a bow for like everything, but I felt that the second DLC with the way that you had to fight people sometimes, like I said, forced you into using the combat system a bit more, and it created for a lot of really fun gameplay, honestly.
There's a lot of learning in this new one. Like it's not like it used to be. There's
No,
actually a learning curve.
I thought it was better though in terms of actual gameplay mechanics. It was. I think
It
it's
felt
probably
better,
the
yeah.
best thing they've ever done.
And they're just cloning it again.
Yeah, except now
I
it's
mean,
an
if it worked.
RPG, and I don't know
Yeah,
how I feel
don't-
about that.
Please don't mess with it. It's fine. Everything's fine. They mess with it too much, and that's the only thing that I'm kind of upset about.
Like the whole
ugh.
the reason why I hate the choice dialogue is like the whole point of Assassin's Creed is you're going back through someone's memories and you're watching history unfold, You're not choosing it. So it's like with different gameplay and like choices and things, it feels like they're just ripping completely away from that. It's like you're no longer observing history. It's like I like that it was like the whole time everything's happening, it's like in theory this already well, and technically did already happen, and everything that was going to happen is going to happen. Nothing that I technically do is going to affect it. It was almost like a movie, and it's like now you hop in. It's like, well, maybe my character decides to do this. Well, maybe my character decides to do that. And it's like, what? All right,
Maybe I'm a lesbian. Maybe I'm straight. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm gay.
freaking who
You don't
knows?
know. I don't know. Yeah, it's just, and Assassin's Creed has always been a game where like you want to just get everything. You want to just do everything,
Mhm.
and
I don't
now
wanna-
there's
It's not a
now
game
you have
that
to go
feels like
back.
that replayability,
Yeah.
and I don't like
But
that.
now we got New
you
Game
might have to.
Plus. We have that again, but
I really don't like the replayability of this game. I think it's too much.
Well, think about it
I
though.
don't have the time for it.
Yeah, kind of, but like there are some games that are not meant to be replayed like that. Like with how much resource gathering and like how much time it takes. Like, you ever actually completed an Assassin's Creed game, like the newer ones? Do you know how many side missions
That's all
and
I got.
collectibles there are, man? It is like, oh, let me see if I can find that right now. Actually, hold on.
pretty
I
bad.
want to know if I can find my. I'm gonna try and find my game time for this newest one. Like, gosh darn it, man! It takes a long time to grind through an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like getting all the collectibles is dumb. I tried doing it. I think it was like in Brotherhood to get like a special cape because if you like got like all the feathers or something, you get it. Yeah, no. That took like 12 hours. And that's what the video's helping. Like no.
Where is it? So, Assassin's Creed Origins. So I still have to get what's that 10 and 4. I still have 14 achievements to get in that game. And like some other stuff. But with all DLC, I've put 5 days and 5 hours of gameplay into that. And that was like rushing through some things too. Like I get on just like grind hardcore. So what? That's 5 times 24. So that's 125 hours of gameplay. That's not something you just casually go back through and replay. Like Halo 1 is something you casually go back and replay for the hell of it. 125 hours of gameplay? No. That's not replayability material. It's you take your time and you enjoy it material. I don't know. That's where I'm at on that. I think it being expected to replay Assassin's Creed is kind of bonkers.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
I can see
If
where
they
you're
come out
coming from.
every
I get
year,
it.
having to replay them, like,
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
if the
one thing
games
if we
didn't
have
come
it
out
for
so
like
often.
6 years.
yeah.
Like
Skyrim I can
Oh, I haven't
replay
played it.
because,
Go back.
you know, I'll never beat it anyways.
Your full-time job to finish all, like, max out every Assassin's Creed. That's gross.
like unless you got Ray kind of time, it's not happening.
Mhm.
Yeah, if it's your
Yup.
full-time job.
I mean, if you can speed up your rate of perception, you can effectively slow down time.
Oh,
How would that? The
Shoot.
game would still be moving slowly, though. How would that help?
Don't ask
Nah, get an X,
questions.
it'll be fast.
Get a Y, be faster.
Bye.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess that's better for reading the text boxes and stuff.
Yeah, like which I'm only 73% done. I've got 4 days of gameplay in. Like it's not something that's built for replayability, which I'm not complaining. Again, I'm not complaining about. I like the style they have. It's not replayable in my opinion. Like it's not.
Especially if you have New Game Plus, like it's this, you get the same choices.
Yeah,
You-
it's not realistically replayable, and so I think that they need to be careful with that.
Like I don't want to mess up my Assassin's Creed that I'm gonna put stupid amounts of time in.
Yep. But like imagine getting to the end of the game with a friend like me and Brandon, and I'm like, oh Brandon, you get to that one part, and Brandon's like, nope, guess I'm gonna go back and replay about 10 hours to get the right decision. Like I don't know, maybe that's not how they do it, but like I don't want to live in a world where even
Well,
something like
I'm
that
sure. I'm sure that it's not like timeline splitting choices. I'm sure that you still get to the same points no matter what. It's really just the illusion of choice. I at least that the only thing that would make sense there.
Well, the thing, like, it's hard to tell.
Who got laid, who didn't. That's pretty much
Like
it.
stuff like that. Like that. Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. Like whoever like your partner is at the end of the game type thing. That's fine. But if it's like multiple ending type
No.
stuff,
that's not good.
I'm
trying to
upset.
think, I'm trying to think of a game that does that type of thing.
Spoiler
Mass
alert.
Effect.
Some endings
Yeah,
are the
I guess
same
Mass
no
Effect.
matter what.
Prey.
I mean,
Prey
Mass
definitely
Effect
has that.
really wasn't really that big. They had to put a DLC into it to literally explain what
Detroit
happened.
Become Human is basically just that idea in a game. Like that's the entire
I
game.
mean, Detroit Become Human is a complicated telltale.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of
It's a
good stuff
choice.
about
It's a
that.
choice simulator.
Don't come at me, but I'm right. It might be unfair of me, but simply because of the ads alone, I hate every single ounce of that game, and I refuse to watch, play, hear for a second any ounce of that game.
Detroit?
Because the ads were so absolutely invasive, stupid, thought they were cool and meta garbage that I had to listen to day in and day out. I hate it.
I don't think I know about the
You
ad you're talking about.
absolutely ruined it for me.
I don't think I saw
Wow.
this.
Every version of the ad, every experience I had was worsened every time I saw that.
Eek. Oh my
I
god.
thought it looked
And
like
I
a really
cannot
nice game.
wait
I'm gonna have to look at that ad.
until it is disappeared and just non-existent in this world.
Freaking rip.
Jeez.
So take that as you will.
Okay. Moving on.
Don't annoy Brandon.
Transference looks kind of cool. It's another walking simulator like
What is that
PT,
game?
but it still looks cool.
Who showed that?
That we're still on the same people. Still haven't moved.
I don't remember who we're at. Ubisoft.
That's
on-
yeah.
we're
That's
on
what,
Ubisoft.
that's what I was gonna say.
We're at Ubisoft.
Yeah, they
Okay.
showed Transference. It's basically like very identical to PT, where it's a walking simulator. It's just a narrative story.
Okay.
It's VR based, but it is playable on
Oh
on normal
yes,
screens.
yes.
So
Right,
I
right, yeah.
feel like maybe we should do something with that. It looks really interesting.
Okay.
I don't have the money for an Oculus.
No, you can do it normally. You don't need the
Okay.
VR.
So I guess let's see.
I think
there's
that's it for
For
Ubisoft, right?
Honor,
We
Starlink.
didn't mention how the guy crashed into the podium after writing a
What?
game.
It's really. I mean, it's definitely planned. That things don't. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I like
Yes.
that guy. Do you see Jack Martillo's photo with him?
Yeah, he took a picture with him.
Oh
It
yeah,
was- it was really good. I like that. So moving on. Moving on to the winners, of course, showing so many games, so many good things, really blowing everybody out of the water. Sony.
I really love their banjo simulator. That's nice.
Last of Us 2 looked really good. It looked
I'm excited.
really
Combat.
good.
Sick.
Like it's
Gabe decided to watch it.
anyway, it was gorgeous, and I mean, I didn't play Last of Us. I have no stake in the anything about it, but it looks.
I haven't played it, but I've watched it, and I do feel emotionally invested. It's a fantastic game.
And then they had they started the conference in a church, which was weird, and then you realize, oh, it's the church that's in the trailer.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
before
they
they
did-
showed
they-
the trailer, they had a guy playing banjo for at least 2
Where the
minutes.
game was filmed.
Mhm.
Mm.
Can't-
And
did you
then
say what
they
game
showed the
was
trailer,
filmed?
and
Yeah,
then
they filmed the game in that church.
Oh, okay.
that explains it. And then because they had to move everyone from that venue to the normal E3 venue, they then cut to the main area where a guy's playing a bamboo pipe. I don't know what to describe it as. I don't know what it is.
It's like a pan flute.
It's like
It's
The
not.
winner
it's
of
not-
E3 is what that is.
Yeah.
so that
Can you
he
get so many
played that for at
Grammys?
least 5 minutes, while
That
like
poor guy.
flowing grass
He was
happened in the
to-
background.
He was definitely told to vamp. Just keep going.
And then they showed, I think that was Ghost of Tsushima, I think, because that's the next on this list. I think that's
Yeah.
what the music that was from.
So the game actually looks good. Like it doesn't seem super complex or anything, but it looks nice.
Mhm.
Which one?
I don't know
Talk about-
how the game actually works, but
I think there were 3 different samurai games that looked similar.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Like different people.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they all were. I think Sekino, Ghost of Tsushima, and something else. I can't remember what they all are.
One of them though was made by the guys who did Dark Souls. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that would
one
be
of them
the
is the new Dark Souls.
Sekiro. I think.
Sekiro. Shadows don't die twice, or
Shadows die-
Something like
yeah,
Twice.
that.
Shadows
Something-
Die Twice.
That's something weird like that. Yeah, there's the other one. Control, made by the
That looks
Max Payne
good.
and Quantum Break guys. That looks good. Good. That looks good.
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 But yeah, no, I would like to play that.
I think.
Would
yeah,
you?
Definitely looks good.
I would.
There's a Resident Evil 2
Could we?
remastered game, which is good.
Yeah, Ratatouille simulator. Except you die at the end.
Really convenient that Resident Evil 1 is on Game Pass.
I'm really bad at that game. So yeah, there's that. Showed Kingdom Hearts Pirates of the Caribbean World, which apparently is coming
Yes.
back from Kingdom Hearts 2 or something. I think.
Also
Yes.
Ratatouille.
Also
Also, yeah,
Ratatouille,
legit Ratatouille.
best part.
Yeah,
And
no.
and then the game that has everyone the most hype, Death Stranding.
Well,
A
like
game
has
nobody
everyone
knows, but
confused.
everyone will
Listen,
buy.
Listen,
which
you,
we
right.
continuously understand less of the more we
so
see.
by the way, I
Pretty much.
I was listening to someone talk about it, and they read a couple things that explained some stuff more. But yeah, it looks very cool. I like the look of it. No idea what the gameplay is gonna be like, but I think it's supposed to be just a lot of walking. There was something people mentioned about because I know he's done a lot of interviews about it, so people like he's answered a lot of questions. Like there's something about like it being like the rain is like really bad. Like something about like I'm trying to remember. I can't. I'll see if I can bring up the article that the person was reading. But I don't know. I really like Death Stranding. From like all the trailers I've seen, I really like the look of it. Honestly.
Mhm.
I've got a PlayStation.
All I know
This is
is
true.
time's supposed to be a big factor in the game, and
Yeah, I think that's what
all
it
we
was.
know is when time's involved, brain breakage is involved.
Well, I think
so
it was something about the rain makes you age.
that is weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he
And
keeps
so
the
like
fetus so he can be
Oh,
reborn.
is
yeah,
that
yeah.
why
So they have like
I
the
mean-
things that like grow children so that they can like transfer their consciousness. And
Yeah, they just
know,
keep turning. into
basically, like
kids.
Norman Reese's character Sam is like supposed to be like I think he like delivers things or like does something
So
where he
am
has
I
to go
gonna
from
be
place
playing
to
as a
place.
kid at some point?
Because
Then?
everyone stays inside to stay away from the rain.
Breaking out of a cage, like
So next
Alright.
up is Neo 2. Everybody excited for Neo?
I
Neo
don't
2?
Remember
Okay.
what that
Anyway,
is.
Spider-Man.
That's the other Dark Souls type thing,
Yeah.
but it was just made by
Ow.
different people.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. That came out last year.
Spider-Man.
Excited for
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man. I've
Combat.
been excited for that for a while. It's
Spider-Man's one of those
basically
things where
Batman.
it's like it sure looks cool and I can appreciate it, but I don't think I'll ever play it.
You can't.
And then there was a VR game. There's a really weird looking
Spider-Man
VR
definitely
game.
looks cool.
Yeah.
Like the thing with PlayStation is like
Everything looks really good.
this year. All right, suck up.
That's all I'm saying.
we
That's the only thing
fi-
I've got.
We finally got the stuff we got 2 years ago this year. Like a couple of the games that I was interested in at E3's previous, like were finally out this year, like Spider-Man and God of War. And I'm glad they fixed it and actually put out content they're putting out now in the like what they showed, but they still didn't provide a ton either. Because like most of their games were stuff that we knew about, like Last of Us and Spider-Man and things like that. So I don't know. I feel like as we got towards the end of it, Sony and Microsoft were like, here's further looks at what we've already told you. I don't think they were like I think all the groundbreaking announcements and stuff ended partially after Ubisoft. Some could say after Bethesda.
Yeah.
So
World
know.
premieres.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Then we went on to everybody's favorite Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo baby.
45 minutes of Smash Bros.
Forgot
and
to-
we're
forgot to
getting-
So
bring-
much. I watched it at
forgot to
work. So
bring
much Smash
games.
Bros.
We're literally getting a Smash Bros.
They
and a
forgot
Fire
to
Emblem.
they forgot to bring games
Yay.
more than Sony did.
So what was it? They showed
Super Mario
some
Party.
Ex Machina game at the beginning, which I had no idea what was happening.
I think I
and they
missed that
did-
at the very
They
beginning.
did a Xenoblade Chronicles DLC reveal,
Okay, great.
which is cool. I didn't play the game yet.
Still on Wii U.
No, and that's not the Wii U one. That's for 2. Oh, I meant
Is it on
Xenoblade
the
2. then.
Switch?
I said Chronicles. I meant to say 2.
Yeah, Xenoblade 2 is on the Switch?
Yeah, it's on Switch.
Oh, I had no idea.
It's
Alright.
weird. They have
That's
like
safe.
Xenoblade 1 for Wii, Chronicles was on Wii U, and then an actual number 2 for Switch.
That skipped my mind. All right, that's slightly better.
Then I think they moved on to Mario Party, which
Super
I'm excited
Mario
for.
Party. Yeah, I want to
Super
do a
Mario.
video on
Mario
that
Party,
right now.
yeah, okay. That
It
actually
actually
doesn't look bad.
looks like normal Mario Party, which I'm very happy about.
But then there's the whole like gimmick thing they've been trying to do for years, and with all those like squares where you put them together and you move across them, but it's with switches.
Yeah, combine 2 Switches together, that's still
What
kind
I
of
want-
blowing my mind.
What I want to know is how you do it with more than that. Like, can you do it with multiple like lots
Right?
of switches?
And then
Everybody
there's
bring
a
their
Fortnite
Switch.
server.
Oh.
Fortnite has already received over 2 million downloads on the Switch.
Yeah, and I'm not
in
one
less
of them.
than
Moving
24
on.
hours.
Fire Emblem. Everyone's really
Fire
excited for
Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Freaking Fire Emblem looked really
I think
Gameplay
I'd
looks
like
like
Fire Emblem, but
cutscenes. Can't complain.
all
It
right
like
from the Switch.
mixes normal Fire Emblem gameplay with graphics of Fire Emblem Warriors, which was pretty cool.
It's pretty great. People are already trying to post about their Fire Emblem wife. They're already trying to pick one.
Yeah. That's all Fire Emblem is
What
about.
else would you do? Yeah. What actually
It's a
play the
dating
game?
sim.
Yeah, I mean it's putting, you get the pairs that you want and
Mhm.
pray you don't get anybody else later in the game that makes you want to change everything.
It's true.
Because it's really annoying. It's like
Life in
Have
a
somebody-
game.
you have somebody paired together and then they're like, well, this person would be perfect, but it's too late. I mean, even stat wise, even if you want to do it stat wise, like
Mhm.
if you get them too late in the game, it's too late. Like they
It's
can't
true.
do anything about it.
I mean, can't everybody just be single, right?
You actually
not how the
do-
game works.
Like you actually do worse if that's the case. Like you actually need to like pair them up so that they work well together
Yeah.
and then they help each other.
I don't know nothing about Fire Emblem. Just that there's a lot of
Me
weapons.
neither. So I'm just trying to learn.
It's necessary that they have a partner.
Smash Brothers Ultimate.
So good.
Everybody's here. Everyone.
Everyone's here.
Everyone
ever.
Everyone is here.
Freaking love it.
Just
Not everyone.
everyone. Nope. Everyone's here.
Everyone from every
Everyone.
Smash Bros. Game
Everyone
there.
is here, Gabe. Don't worry about it. Everyone's here.
Everyone.
You didn't miss
you know
anybody.
in your heart that not
He's
everyone-
in. He's in as an assist trophy, and people need to deal with it.
Tanner, look into your
I
soul.
will not.
You know it's an injustice.
It might be, but whatever. They'll fix it. They might fix it.
I
They
mean,
might
it
not.
is kind of
Probably won't.
unfair. They're just doing it
It
for
is
a
a
joke
little.
at this point.
Probably.
Like everyone else is
and I'm
in the
laughing.
game.
Well, you know what it really was they legitimately thought they nailed it, and then then the game came out and someone's like, "Hey, he's not in there." It's just like,
No, they knew what
Wait.
they were doing.
"Oh, did they?"
They
You got
absolutely
Mario.
knew what they were doing.
You got Green
People were
Mario.
upset he
You got
wasn't in
Fat
the-
Mario. You got Mario's girlfriend. You got the girl that's not Mario's girlfriend. And that's
Where's Kratos?
But what if I
No,
want
stop.
Waluigi? What if a guy just wants Waluigi?
I mean, nobody
Wow.
means well.
What's the guy gonna do right here to get some Waluigi time?
Go play a sports game. A Mario
Tennis.
sports game.
Dude,
Yeah,
is he gonna be the new
Mario
tennis game?
I'll go play some party game.
So if you're interested, I believe Waluigi is in Mario Tennis, but Wario
yeah,
isn't.
No,
Good.
Wario is.
Oh.
That's not what people are saying.
He's also
So
in the
people
picture
are
of
wrong,
United Freddy's
Because
copycat.
he's been shown.
Okay. Then I'm gonna send you something.
All right, send it to me. I want. This guy's wrong. He's already
Okay.
wrong.
So yeah,
I'll
Smash
just put it
Bros
in
looks
the
good. It almost
Looks so good.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
like
I
Smash
should
Bros, but I
play it.
like playing with people.
Expect
and I know that even if-
videos.
yeah, even if I had a
Okay,
Switch, I
I'm
would
gonna
play with
say
people.
I'm gonna say two things about Smash Bros. And kind of about Nintendo in general. One,
Oh no!
you have to be there. Like you have to be with people. You can't really like Mario Party and Smash Bros. Like you need someone else to be there with you. And that's kind of a drawback because we don't get to do that all the time.
Mhm.
The second thing is there is no point in playing Smash Bros. Or Mario Party if Tanner is there.
Get wrecked. Get good.
This is a bad
There is-
combination of
He
things.
just absolutely ruins it for everybody else involved. So
That's why when Tanner's there, all you do is watch and weep, bitch.
it's kind of it's a thing. So
Freaking love those games.
I
I would
can't
challenge
get
anyone.
I can't get excited because there's just pain in my future.
I get excited.
I get excited because I can just watch Tam Tam for back. Just poop him off the edge of the Yoshi.
Oh,
I'm excited.
I
to
mean,
mess
play
I'll
my
with
play
main.
Bowser and drag you off the edge while everyone else wins. Like I'm not too proud.
unfair freaking 3v1.
You wanted the 3v1 and I
I
won.
did, and I didn't realize that I could get wrecked so quickly.
Because you just take.
I did not account on one player just suiciding himself while the other two lived.
You just
I
straight
really
up
would
gained off
grab
you.
him. Yeah, I would just grab him and just jump off the map with Bowser, and he couldn't stop me.
They better have pokey floats in this new one. Like, they better. I want my pokey floats, Matt. I want it.
I'm excited to play my main because it means I get to play everyone. That's what's great. For me.
Anyone who's ever mained anyone is happy for this game.
Well, it's just that like I get to be
I'm
Kirby,
gonna
which
become a-
means I get to be everybody. There's so many choices.
Just suck them all up.
Did you see what Ridley looks like when he
Gotta
like
suck
what he
'em
looks like with like little
It's a hat.
little hat?
Looks terrible.
Looks great.
Ridley
Why
looks
is Ridley in the
awful.
game? I don't
He looks
don't get it.
terrible.
I literally it took me about 2 minutes to just come to terms with the fact that something like that like
It
it didn't make any
huge
sense.
thing.
That's what
No,
I've heard.
it's been a huge
People
thing,
are
yeah.
like,
It's always been a thing of like, we want Ridley, and Sakurai, the creator, is just like, he's too big. And then the fourth one came out, and people were like, we want Ridley. He's like, he's too big. And then this one came out, and we have Ridley now. He's like, screw it,
Ridley.
give it what they want.
He was right though.
He is
He's
big,
just-
yeah.
He just looks gross. Like I can't explain it. Like
What?
looks so bad.
He's ultra realistic. That's what he looks like.
Ugh. All right.
He
Yeah,
kills
can't-
Mega Man and Mario, and the story.
Yeah, that was brutal.
It was great. It fit his character or his personality perfectly.
And Tanner wasn't lying when he said we'd probably be able to fill the whole time with E3.
Told you. There's a
I
lot
blame-
to get through.
I blame
yeah.
that. I blame that Assassin's Creed talk in the middle, in a good way.
I do too,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I knew somehow we'd stretch it all the way out.
Did we cover everything?
I think
Uh,
so.
everything
Oh,
that-
the PC gaming show. Nothing. All right, we're done.
I am.
I think
Devolver
anybody
Digital.
watched that.
What happened? What?
Somehow Bluehole escaped the clutches of Xbox.
Oh yeah, they
Mhm.
did talk about. They did announce that the third map would be coming.
Yeah,
to
they
Xbox.
and a fourth. They might actually double the size of maps they have. Then it might be 20 gigabytes.
No, they got a third
There's
map. coming.
there's actually
didn't announce
they
the fourth.
actually announced a lot of stuff for this, but
Yeah, the
How
trailer
much
showed
is
off
it
a
worth?
lot, which I mean was pretty much
It
just
did.
stuff that you knew was coming at some point. So I don't know.
yeah.
At the same time, though, so many people have already jumped ship on PUBG that I don't think it's enough.
I'm playing totally
The
accurate.
Xbox will
Battlegrounds now.
always be the younger brother of the PC.
hmm I mean, I'm not a big Fort or PUBG player, but yeah, new maps are exciting.
As long as it's not a sand map, right? Also, there's still only one new map, Tanner, coming. We already have Miramar. We're just getting Sandhawk.
Well, what about the winter map they showed at the end?
Oh, darn it! No, you're right.
You done goofed.
Completely forgot that they showed a sand map. Darn it.
Winter map.
Stop.
Keep calling it sand.
New map. I meant new map. That they showed a new map.
It's cold sand, Tanner. Get it right.
Cold
Oh, right.
sand. Well, this was fun.
It was.
No, that was good.
Nice.
Anything else
For-
about A3 anyone wants to mention before we go? That was good.
I think that's the one.
I think that everyone did really well. I think there was a lot of good stuff all around. I have a huge
think-
list of games I want.
If you're a Smash Bros. Fan, Nintendo did really well. But if you don't care that much about Smash Bros., Nintendo didn't do so well.
Oh, there was
I-
Tunic. That's what the other thing was.
I just don't know.
There was that
Like-
Link
Oh, yeah,
Fox
Tunic
game,
looked cool.
Tunic. I like to look at that. That's it. Oh. No, wait, I remember. There was did you guys, I don't remember which conference it was. It was the My Friend Pedro game.
Oh, that was
Oh,
cool.
right.
Was that the one with the skateboarding guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was
Talking
great.
about bananas. I don't know. It was I saw like two different bits of that trailer and I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, were you gonna say something, Brandon?
I was just kind of answering Tanner. It's not even that it was so much. It just felt like Nintendo just didn't bring anything else.
No, they
Like, it was
really
just-
got
No,
that
they
on
didn't.
us.
That's what I
And,
mean. Like, if you're not a Smash Bros. Fan, then Nintendo
But-
didn't really have anything.
is Smash Bros. Truly enough to like bring it to where it's being talked about? Like I don't
think you
I
can
don't-
win E3 solely with it, but
I don't hate Smash Bros. Like I've put
I
plenty of
think
time
for
into
them
it, but
and like going and like Nintendo going forward, I think it is enough. Honestly, with how big it is.
I mean, it's enough that they need for this year.
yeah, it's all they
considering
had
To
to,
be, to be
do.
fair, they already
So-
did just blow 3 of their huge
Yeah.
franchises before here. You got
Exactly.
Kirby, you got
and that's
Zelda, and you got
that's the thing. Like
Mario,
They got to hit all the major points. Like
They
got
certainly
the Zelda
didn't do
game, they got the
bad.
Mario game. They already they're getting like they're hitting everything. They're getting everything that like Nintendo console should have.
They announced
early.
Metroid before E3. They haven't talked about it since.
Mm-hmm.
Like I certainly don't think Nintendo did anything bad. I just don't think they went. I don't think they went into this year trying to be the best. Is what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
not in
I
the
feel like
slightest.
last
I don't
year,
think anyone
Exactly.
thinks
Set out to
that.
do what
Like,
they wanted to do.
Yeah.
like last year they walked in, we're like, we're gonna take it, and they with what they provided last year, they in a way could have, if not did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember last year's E3 a ton, and this year they definitely just walked in and were like, we have enough. We're gonna
Yeah.
be in the top 3. We're gonna be up there. We have enough. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely don't think they won.
No.
And I feel like PlayStation is in close to, if not the same boat as Nintendo. Like,
Yeah,
they gave us exactly what they promised to give us,
nothing more.
and like nothing more. It was great because they gave us exactly what people wanted, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like Bethesda and Microsoft gave us surprises
They
as well
killed
as
it.
what we wanted, and absolutely killed it.
Mm-hmm.
I think with everything Bethesda gave, and with the fact in mind of the size that they are, because they still are just a company, I definitely think, in like taking that into account, I think Bethesda won, and I think Microsoft came in second.
I see, and I'd agree with you as far as I don't know who came in second, but just for me personally, like everything Microsoft did was cool, but I don't really relate to a whole lot of it. Like Halo, I'm not hyped for Halo yet, and they had a lot of stuff, but I'm not really gonna play it all. Like Bethesda did good enough that I actually might play Fallout. I'm definitely getting Doom. And they did the whole Starfield thing. And there, what else? There was, I feel like there's one more thing.
I mean, I didn't disagree with you. I just said
no, I'm just chiming in. I'm saying like that. Yeah, like I'd agree with you there based on all that.
Personally, I enjoyed Microsoft's conference the most. I think there was a lot to like for me there, and I just think that I don't know. I just liked everything that they showed up. I wasn't really
I'm
overly
up there
disappointed.
with you. Bethesda and Microsoft are very,
But
very close. for
but
me.
Bethesda, yes, I do think Bethesda did a very very good job, especially for just being
Yeah, for
something
what
much
they
smaller than
are,
what
like-
Microsoft is.
Yeah.
Oh,
especially since Microsoft picked up even more
This isn't
companies.
Sherlock Holmes.
They just got the IPs.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. The fact that they're just like stacking game developers, I love it.
Kind of another last minute thing. Has anyone yet here seen the Devolver conference?
It looked ridiculous.
Shoot, I forgot to look at it.
Dude, all right, you need to watch that after this. It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. If anyone listening wants to see like actually the wildest press conference known to man, you're gonna go look up
Devolver Digital.
Devolver, because holy crap, those guys are bonkers.
To add to Gabe's disagree with him on a lot of things, I thought it was awful, and it was really hard to watch. So
Yes.
It's
I
not
saw a
something
snippet of it. It was hard
be
to
wary.
watch.
no, it's not something I'd expect you to want to watch.
be wary entering. It's a whole different mindset.
Okay. That should be about it then. Yeah. Tanner, who'd you
Yes.
think got the best conference?
Probably I'd probably have to agree, like either with Microsoft or Bethesda. And I put Nintendo up there only because I like Nintendo. But
Mhm.
if I had to really critically look at it, probably be Microsoft or Bethesda, possibly Bethesda, because like they did have kind of like all of their games out there. It was cool, along with new ones too.
E3 was definitely their focus. Like
Mhm.
they haven't done much, like too much recently. They just pounded it at E3.
Okay. Matt, any words?
Same.
Good, yeah.
Are you excited for any one game in particular?
I mean, you got that That's Starfield one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what is it? Fallout in space?
We have no idea.
No idea.
No, we
But,
don't.
yeah.
But because it's Bethesda, I assume it's Fallout in space.
Mhm.
It's
Probably.
If you do
That's
It's a
Fallout
safe
games.
bet.
I think it would probably be. Yeah, I think it would probably you probably do a lot of ship flying. That'd be my guess. For just. Anyway,
I ship it.
no, we're done talking about Fire Emblem.
I mean,
Anyway,
there's
thank
also
thank
Ghost of
you.
Tsushima, but you know that. God.
Yeah. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks because this is bi-weekly now. See ya.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Bye.
See ya.
Have a wonderful time.